smile when I'm breaking. I learned to laugh at empty rooms, to talk like nothing's wrong, to wear a face that hides the truth when nights feel twice as long. I pour my pain in paper cups and drink it down alone, while everyone believes I'm fine. I'm slowly coming undone. They say you look okay tonight. I nod and play along, but if they only saw inside, they know I'm not that strong. I smile when I'm breaking, like I'm not shattering inside. I say I'm doing better, but I'm barely staying alive. Every moquet is a lie I keep on making. Don't you see me fading? I smile when I'm breaking. Your name still lingers in my chest, like smoke that won't escape. I trace the ghost of what we were, and in every breath I take, the bed is cold, it should. The silence talks too loud, and every dream I fall into just lets me wake without you now. I scroll through all our memories like I'm searching for a sign, but every picture cuts too deep, so I pretend I'm fine. I smile when I'm breaking, like I'm not shattering inside. I say I'm doing better, but I'm barely staying alive. Every moquet is a lie I keep on making. Don't you see me fading? I smile when I'm breaking. If I could turn the pain to dust and let it drift away, I'd trade every false smile I wear just to feel okay. But I've learned to hide the war I fight behind my eyes each day, so no one sees the truth I fight when you walked away. I smile when I'm breaking, like a heart that learned to lie. I say I'm getting stronger, but I don't know how to try. Every breath I take is a silent kind of aching. Still I keep on faking. I smile when I'm breaking, and no one knows I'm breaking. Crashing sound, no thunder when I hit the ground. I fade like light behind the blinds, quietly leaving pieces of mine. You won't see the war I fight. It happens in the middle of the night, when I smile just to stay in place, while I slowly lose my face. I try to hold on, try to stay, but I slip a little every day. Softly I disappear, like I was never really here. No goodbye, no final tear, just silence growing near. You won't notice I'm not the same. I'll still answer when you say my name, but I'm already far from here. Softly I disappear. I sit where we used to talk, trace our ghost along the walk. Every memory feels too loud, like it's screaming through the crowd. I learned to breathe without a sound, so no one's sees me breaking down, and every I'm fine I say is another step I drift away. You think I'm here, you think I'm home, but I'm just shadows losing control. But I'm just shadows losing control. If I could stay, I would try, but even love can learn to die. Not all endings make a sound, some just vanish underground. Softly I disappear, a fading voice you barely hear, still somehow feeling near. I leave behind what once was clear, and all that's left when I disappear. Just softly I disappear. The sky remembers how you left. It cries in shades of gray. Every drop that hits my roof is something you didn't say. I replay your goodbye line I can't unhear, and every storm that passes through just pulls you closer here. I thought time would take your name and wash it out of me, but the thunder calls it back again, so I can't let it be. Now the rain talks louder than you ever did. It tells me all the truths you hid. Every drop's a memory I can't undo, and I'm drowning in the things we knew. I try to move on, but I still feel you, and the rain talks louder than you. Your jacket still hangs by the door, like it's waiting for your hand. I swear I hear your footsteps, but they fade into the land. The windows fog with all I feel, but I write your name in steam, hoping maybe you'll come back the way you come in dreams. But dreams don't stay when morning comes. They leave me in the cold, just like you did that final night when love turned into stone. Now the rain talks louder than you ever did. It tells me all the truths you hid. Every drop's a memory I can't undo, and I'm drowning in the things we knew. I try to move on, but I still feel you, and the rain talks louder than you. If I could trade this weather for your voice, I'd live inside the storm. At least the rain still stays with me when everything feels torn. But silence hits when skies are clear, and that's when all through nothing hurts like hearing what you no longer do. Now the rain talks louder than you ever did. It sings the words you never said. Every call escape, no matter what I do. I close my eyes, but it cuts right through. Yeah, the rain talks louder than you, and I still listen, even when I shouldn't. I still see your name when my screen lights up. Like a reflex, my heart won't give up. I don't tap it, I just stare a while, like maybe you'll answer in a different style. We stopped talking, but you never left, just archived inside my chest. And I pretend I've moved along, but I still hear your ringtone song. I could delete you, I know I should, but letting go never felt this hard or good. You're a ghost in my contact list, a number I still can't resist. I don't call, but I always miss to exist. You're just a name I scroll right past, but somehow you're the one I lost. You're gone, but you don't feel distant, just a ghost in my contact list. Old messages I never reread still say things we don't believe, like forever and don't go away, words that couldn't make you stay. Now your profile picture's out of date, but I still check it anyway, like time might bend and bring you back, erase the line we couldn't pass. Everyone says just let it fade, but they don't see the shape you made. You're a ghost in my contact list, a number I still can't resist. I don't call, but I always miss to exist. You're just a name I scroll right past, but somehow you're the one I last. You're gone, we don't feel distant, just a ghost in my contact list. If I press delete, would I be free, or lose the part still left of me? Because in silence feels like you and everything I scroll into. You're a ghost in my contact list, a memory I can't dismiss, of love that still persists. I try to heal, I try to resist, but you still exist like this, forever near, forever distant, a ghost in my contact list. Still there, just one tap away, but never mine anymore. I dress the truth in evening red, smile through what we never said. You left your coat, your fading scent, like proof of where the feeling went. I stood there fixing what was gone, pretending I was still held on. Show me a love that couldn't last. I tried to make it look alright, while everything fell out of sight. Lipstick on a broken mirror, I paint a smile but I still shiver from the truth I can't deliver. We look so good from far away, but close up now all I see when I get nearer is lipstick on a broken mirror. Your goodbye still hangs in air, like perfume I pretend isn't there. I fix my hair, rehearse my role, while something empties in my soul. The lights are soft, the music's slow, but no one fine, I softly say, is just the price I pay today. I kept us pretty, kept us clean, but love got lost between the seams. Lipstick on a broken mirror, a perfect lie to make it clearer. I paint a smile but can't deliver. We look so good from far away, but close up now all I see when I get nearer is lipstick on a broken mirror. If I wipe it off, what remains? Just fragments calling out your name. No beauty left to save the frame, just honest scars I can't reclaim. Lipstick on a broken mirror, no disguise can make it clearer. All the love we tried to filter turned to pieces I can't gather. We were art until we broke, now I'm just learning how to cope. And every time I face it nearer, it's lipstick on a broken mirror. No more pretending, just truth in the shimmer. The room is quiet, but my heart is loud. I turn the music up too proud. Your hoodie still lies on my chair, like you might walk back in there. The city sleeps, but I don't try. I trace your ghost in neon light, and every step I take around is where your hands used to hold me down. I tell myself I'm doing fine while missing you in real time. I'm dancing alone at 2 a.m. with memories I can't forget. Then spinning slow and you're still standing there. Every beat to everything we used to have. Now I'm the only one again, dancing alone at 2 a.m. The mirror shows what I won't say, a love that slowly slipped away. I laugh like it's a kind of cure, but it cuts deeper than before. Your shadow moves in every light. I almost feel you by my side, but when I reach out through the dark, there's only silence where you are. And I pretend the hurt won't show, but the music already knows. I'm dancing alone at 2 a.m. with memories I can't forget. Then spinning slow and you're still standing there. Every beat to everything we used to have. Now I'm the only one again, dancing alone at 2 a.m. If love was still a song we played, would you come back, would you stay? Or is this where the rhythm and lose again? I'm dancing alone at 2 a.m. Still reaching for what might have been, turning pain into pretend like I can start again. But every step to shadows of what we once had. Now I'm the only one again, dancing alone at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. just me and what we were. I don't say it out loud anymore, but it lives behind every door. In the silence of my waking mind, in the spaces I can't unwind. I walk past places we once stood, act like I'm doing better than I should. I've learned to smile through the noise, but I still hear her voice. Her name still echoes in my chest, where I bury what I can't forget. No matter how far I try to go, it follows me, soft and low, like a song that never ends. It breaks me down and builds again, and I don't know how to let go. Her name still echoes. I tell my friends I've moved along, that I'm okay, that she is gone. But midnight never lets me lie, it brings her back into my eyes. I scrolled and searching for a reason why we turned to strangers overnight, without a single fight. I shut the door, I turn away, but but a shadow always stays. Her name still echoes in my chest, like a prayer I can't confess. No matter how I try to drown, it keeps pulling me back down. In every breath, in every tone, she finds a way back home. And I don't know how to let go. Her name still echoes. Maybe time will soften pain, maybe I'll forget her name, but right now it cuts too deep to be something I can keep. Her name still echoes, echoes in my chest. A love I couldn't lay to rest. And even if I find my way, even if I find my way, a ghost in the words I say, a ghost that I still know that I never fully let go. And I don't know how to let go. Her name still echoes, still echoes. I kept the cup you never finished drinking, still warm like the night you said my name. Your jacket hangs where the light stops blinking, like it's waiting for you to come back again. And I tell myself I'm doing better, but the truth slips through the cracks in my voice. Every memory pulls me under, like I never had a choice. You said forever like it meant nothing, then turned it into dust and left me something. I saved your goodbye in the back of my mind, like a letter I can't stop reading all the time. Every word cuts deeper than before, but I can't throw you out anymore. I saved your goodbye, though it's killing me slow, because letting it go means letting you go. And I'm not ready to lose you that way, so I live in the echo of what you didn't say. I still hear you in the quiet hours, when the world forgets my name again. You're a ghost in the room I built around us, and I don't know where you end or where I begin. I smile when they ask how I'm doing, like I learned how to lie with ease. But at night I fall apart in pieces that still spell you and me. You said we're done like it was simple, but nothing about you leaving was simple. I saved your goodbye in the back of my mind, like a wound that I keep opening every time. Every word still lingers in the air, like you're still standing there. I saved your goodbye, I don't know why. Maybe part of me still waits for a lie, that you'll come back and undo the end, and love me like you did then. If I erase you, what do I become? Just a story of someone you used to love. So I hold on to the pain you left, like it's all I have left of us. I saved your goodbye in the back of my mind, and it's tearing me up one memory at a time. So I stay where your silence still remains, living inside your name. I saved your goodbye. The moonlight writes your shadow on the wall, like it still remembers where you used to fall. I reach across a space that isn't there, and find only silence in the air. Your side of the bed is colder than I knew, even the sheets forgot the shape of you. And every night I pretend I'm fine, but I'm counting ghosts in the outline. I turn off the lights, but I can't escape the memory of your last embrace. This is my empty bed, is a melody of the way you love me. Let me go soft and slow like a radio, and I lie on your afterglow of a love I'll never get back home. It's just me and the echoes we made in an empty bed that still knows your name. The clock keeps time like nothing's changed, but I swear it moves in your shape and name. Every tick is a word we didn't say. I fold your absence into my skin like a wound that I live within when you still live in my night. I close my eyes but I still see the version you, but I still see. This is my empty bed symphony, where every dream turns bittersweet, and the silence sings what used to be a love too fragile to keep. I trace your ghost in the space you left, can't forget. It's just me and the echoes we made in an empty bed that still knows your name. If love was music, we were sound, but now it's just a hollow ground, where every note falls apart too soon, like you're leaving the room. This is my empty bed symphony, to the love we made, let decay, to the love we made and let decay, in an empty bed that won't forget your name, and it sings, still sings, even when you don't. You love the way I lit up every room, the way I turned your gray skies into blue, but you never asked what storms I hide behind the smile I wore just right. You held my hand but not my truth. You kissed the version you wanted to use, and I played along like I was fine, just to feel like I was yours sometimes. But love isn't a picture you can frame. It breathes, it breaks, it learns your name. You love the I do me, not the me that cries at night, not the pieces I don't show in the light. You love to dream your mind while I was slowly behind, and I tried to be what you wanted to be, but you never really saw the real me, and I was never enough to set me free. I memorized the way you liked my hair, the way I laughed like I didn't care. I built a version you'd never leave, but it wasn't love, it was just make-believe. And every love you started to fade, like it was meant for someone I played, not the girl who sits here after you're gone, wondering where she went wrong. You held a mirror but you only saw what you needed me to be, not all I was. You love the I do me, not the weight I carry inside, not the quiet ways I fall apart and hide. You loved a story that I helped her in it right, and I tried to fit inside your fantasy, but you never really looked at me, and I was just a shadow you chose to see. If I had known, I'd have told you then, I'm not a dream you can shape and bend. I'm broken lines, I'm unfinished art, not just something to hold your heart. You love the idea me, not the truth I couldn't change, not the parts of me that don't stay the same. You loved a version that could never breathe, and now I finally see what I couldn't see. You never really loved me, just the idea of me. And I'm learning how to be someone you never needed me to be. You didn't slam the door, you let it close. Like a whisper the wind barely knows. No broken glass, no final fight. Just you disappearing into the night. I stood there frozen in the hallway light, trying to make sense of what felt right. But nothing shattered, nothing broke, just a silence I still can't decode. And that's the cruelest part of all. No fall to catch, no final call. It was a guy without some world, just slowed me down. No tears shouted, no leaving of you. And I'm screaming in the spaces between, where your voice used to mean everything. Now love that slipped away unmade. Your coffee mug still sits on the shelf, like it belongs to someone else. I reach for it out of habit still, like time forgot to learn to heal. Friends say you'll be okay, it takes time, but they don't hear what lives in my mind. The way you left without a trace, pain on your face. No storm, no fire, no last embrace, just emptiness I can't replace. It was a guy without some ground, just open down. No echo, no final goodbye. And I'm lost in the words we never said, haunted by what lives in my head. A love that didn't even break, just faded out of place. If pain had a voice, mine would scream, but yours was silence in between. And that's the part I can't undo. I still hear nothing.